Hey everyone, Jasper here from getting back to a new Simpsons video, and we're back with a new re-reviewing of my favorite Simpson episodes, and we are on the episode of Homer going to New York. Yep, and the whole people believing that the Simpsons predicted 9/11 as well. Because again, remember, this episode aired way before 9/11 happened, the terrorist attacks. Because, also, the episode has Homer, on one scene in particular, Homer going into the Twin Towers to use the restroom. But yeah, another good episode I enjoy. And just saying how Homer just does not like going to New York City. And yeah, it starts with Moe just at his bar, and apparently it's almost the time for everybody to get there, which, yeah, he gets rid of the rats, and yeah, everybody comes in, and apparently Barney, I guess, lives in Moe's tavern, because he's got a robe, and yeah, he tells them that one of them is gonna have to not be drinking tonight, so yeah, they have to get an egg, and whoever finds the black one has to not drink, and yeah, of all the people, Barney is the one. And yeah, everybody's just drinking while Barney is trying to resist himself. And yeah, of course, this is the time that Duff Man comes. Yeah, Duff Man comes, and they bring out this giant beer for Barney. But of course, he can't drink tonight. And yeah, Homer, Lenny, and Carl are all drunk in the car while they're driving home. And Homer is telling Barney, you can go and drop off my car tomorrow. And he's like, yes. And just drives off. And apparently we cut to 2 months later. And yeah, Barney is missing. Has been missing for 2 months with Homer's car. And then we just see Barney just all drunk coming out of the trunk of this limo. And of course he did lose Homer's car. Which, yeah, he has to pick up the kids while riding the scooter. And, yeah, he's building his own car. And apparently, Homer's car has been booted. At New York City. Which Homer explains of how he hates New York City. How Homer despises New York City. And, yeah, we see him just trying to get a picture, gets his camera taken, trying to call or get one of the police. A policeman just takes his bag, a guy takes his wallet, a bird takes his hot dog, and somebody dumping trash out of a window onto Homer. Like, I can understand how Homer hates the city. And yeah, we get Lisa showing this picture of New York, and the whole people. This is, I think, where people have speculated this. Because look at the picture of this magazine. We see 9 and then the towers in the back revolving, symboling 11. Which, of course, people are assuming this was Simpsons predicting 9/11 before, it happened. Before 9/11 happened in 2001. But yeah, Homer then throwing his whole wallet into the fire as well. And yeah, they're taking a bus to New York City. And Homer's like, I can't feel my legs. And it's not even his legs. And Homer is telling them that we're going to be mating in Central Park when he gets the car. And to be careful, because when people in New York, when it gets nighttime, apparently Homer says that the people start going crazy and mad when it gets dark. And yeah, he sees the Twin Towers. Yup, the Twin Towers and all of their used to be glory. And remember the whole scene in Home Alone 2 of Kevin going to the Twin Towers as well. So glad they managed to keep those scenes in. I don't know if this episode is banned. There's some things that I've read saying that it's been banned, but again, it's still on Disney Plus as well, and it's still, I'm pretty sure it could still be airing on TV as well. But I mean, the same thing happened Some things I've seen people say the same thing happened in Home Alone 2 when with the whole Twin Towers scene on Kevin getting on top of it, and the whole thing with the Donald Trump cameo as well. But those are of course were not the case. So again, not sure if they stopped airing at least this episode on TV after 9/11. Who knows exactly? But yeah, Homer finds his car with tickets. And yeah, the no screaming $5 fine, $50 fine. And yeah, the kids and Marge are in the Statue of Liberty. And Homer trying to bite off the boot off his tire. And yeah, we see some guys in the Twin Towers yelling, arguing with each other. And telling Homer that he's got to call this number. Which yeah, he goes over to this phone to try to call the number. And yeah, he has to wait there for hours. And yeah, Lisa's talking to this run-down guy, and Bart trying to pretend like he was born without taste buds just so he can get some money, even licking this pole, which, yeah, disgusting. And yeah, Homer is just not able to wait. And people are thinking he's a bum. Yeah, people are thinking that Homer's a bum because they're throwing money at Homer, thinking he needs money. And yeah, he sees a pizza place across the street, but he can't leave the car. So he sees this little cart with, yeah, food that he finds disgusting. But yeah, he eats it. And then he gets some crab juice to drink, or to get rid of the awful taste. And yeah, apparently he's drinking so much that now he has to use the restroom. And again, he can't leave the car. And then he tries to use the mailbox, and this mailman is like, don't even think about it, pal. And yeah, Lisa finds these rabbits that are inside out and that are hanging in the store. And yeah, Bart sees these fireworks, which causes them to go off. And Homer finds this bus showing Flushing Meadows. And yeah, him just having this thought of just running in this field with toilets. And then this is where we get the saying as well of Homer going into the Twin Towers. Which yeah, Homer rushes, gets in the elevator, gets in the first Twin Tower, but there's a lock on the door, and out of order, please use other tower, which he runs into, and he uses the bathroom. And then, all the way into Twin Towers, he sees the guy waiting and puts another ticket. Yeah, all that for nothing. Which, of course, he couldn't pee his pants, obviously. But yeah, he missed it again. And it's 250 this time. And yeah, apparently it's getting nighttime, and he's going to get out of here while he's still alive. And yeah, even with the boat on, which yeah, is really damaging his car, and even hitting his head, and yeah, Lisa and Marge are saying these shows while Bart goes to this Mad magazine, and yeah, we just see, I feel like this thing is supposed to be a parody of something. I feel like it's on the top of my head, probably, I think. And yeah, everybody is of course yelling at Homer, and he's like, shut up, shut up, shut up, telling all of these citizens to shut up, even kicking the radio as well. Like, Homer just hates New York City. Really, he has a whole thing against the city. And yeah, Marge, Bart, and Lisa and Maggie go to this musical with this court and ending up being transformed into this hospital as well. And yeah, Homer trying to tell everybody to wait because he's got an idea, which he gets this drill and drills the boat off, which yeah, totally destroys the car as well. And yeah, he gets the boat off, and yeah, the kids are just enjoying the view and the sights, and Homer's just driving through the park and getting the kids, and yeah, they're leaving New York City, and Lisa is like, can we come back again next year? And Homer's like, we'll see, honey. Which that's not the case. Without a fact, Homer is like, no, never again. Right? I mean, if the Simpsons ever did go back to New York, it would probably be without Homer. Right? I'm sure Homer would never go back to New York again. Even though he dreaded not going back. But, of course, he had to get back his car. But, yeah. Again, a really good episode I do enjoy. And again, I'd like to know what y'all think. Let me know in the comments below. Catch you next one.